Ribs. Today we're going to have some ribs. We're going to start cooking. So we preheated the oven at 250. And now we're going to put our dry rub together. And well, first we're going to turn this around and we're going to get that membrane off. Come on. That's actually not too bad. We're going to take this membrane off, and then we're going to start with our dry rub. And we're going to line our pan with aluminum foil. And here's what's going in our dry rub. We got some ground allspice, celery salt, onion plus. That's onion powder. We got some cinnamon. We got some garlic plus, smoked paprika, some dry mustard, some kosher salt, and some freshly ground black pepper. And yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll be back in a minute. Good trick to remove the silver skin is after you've poked it out there. I don't know if you can see, I've got a hold of it with the paper towel, and it's a lot easier to peel off once you have a hold of it with the paper towel. That way it doesn't slip out of your hands. Now that all your spices are all mixed together, like this doesn't really matter. You can put as much or as little as you want of each ingredients. You can even change up the ingredients, but that's just the dry rub I chose to make today. So now we're going to put this in here. And we're going to apply the rub quite generously to both sides. And we'll have to set this down for a minute. Pat it down so it sticks on there pretty good. Trying to get all the little crooks and crannies there, and crevices, and flavor base all the way around. We're going to do a glaze after it's pretty much all done, and we'll get into that a little later. Now the way I like to do it is 250 for about 2 hours in the oven, and I put the meat side down and close it right up tight and let it cook and simmer. Low and slow is the way to go, and then we start the glazing process. So we'll put all our rub on here, make sure we're covered everywhere. So, like I said, we're going to place it bone side up, meat side down, and we're going to cover this. And we're going to wrap it up tight. Make sure all the steam stays in there. There we go. Wash the hands up, and I'm going to put this in the oven. The oven's already preheated. Put this in there, and we'll come check in on you in about 2 hours. See how you're doing. It's going to be some good stuff. Good stuff. So here's what my glaze consists of. I call it my barbecue sauce. It changes all the time. I always like to change my recipes. Just open the cupboards and grab whatever. But basically it's pretty much always the same core ingredients anyways. We got some molasses, Get some ketchup. If you can see, we got some brown sugar, some brown pepper, freshly black pepper, sorry, and the secret ingredients is this stuff here. You can see it, the liquid smoke. Is that ever good? We got some Worcestershire sauce, smoked paprika, some onion powder, and some dried mustard. Now we're going to mix that all together and we'll come back at you. Yeah, with this liquid smoke stuff there, you want to be very careful. You don't want to drop too much in. Just a little bit. And that's about it. Like, I've probably used this probably a good 20 times, and like you see how much I've has come out of the bottle there. It's pretty powerful stuff. It's good though. Good flavor. Good flavor. So we're gonna mix that all up now and put it in the fridge till the ribs are ready, and we'll start painting on the sauce. So we're going to need a side dish to go with those beautiful ribs. We're going to have some carrots and some rice. We're going to get cutting those, and the ribs should be coming out of the oven in about 10 minutes. And then we're going to start glazing. So we'll come back at you in a couple minutes. So we'll get the carrots all done, and get the rice just about to go on. What I like to do with for a little extra flavor is I like to put some Greek seasoning in there, and I'm going to put a beef bouillon. And yeah, the rib should just be coming out in about a couple minutes. So we'll come back at you. We're going to check these out. See how they look. Moment of truth. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Well, first of all, we're going to have to get all this juice out of here. Empty that, and then we can start glazing. As you can see, all the meat's starting to pull away from the bones. That's what you want. And you get a bowl. And see if we can do this without spilling anything. We're going to try to get all this juice out of here without spilling anything. There we go. There. Get all that excess stuff out of there. And then we can start glazing. We're gonna get our paintbrush and move that out of the way. Get our glaze we made earlier. We can start painting. And I'm just going to do this underside one time, and we'll worry about the good side after. We still want to get some on the bottom here. I want to get it everywhere. Now I'm going to turn these bad boys around. Continue on glazing. There, we'll call that round one. And we'll come back in about 10-15 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the temperature of the oven to 350. And we'll come check in about another 10 minutes, and we'll do another round. So turn that to 350, and this time I'm not going to cover it up. I'm just going to leave it open, and we're going to put that in, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes. Let round two begin. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? So, keep on painting. I don't want to waste any of the sauce. The sauce. It's only round 2. You're supposed to have at least 3 rounds. Well, it looks like we'll be making a little bit more sauce. Not enough sauce. Round 3 in a minute. Well, round 3 is upon us. Got a little bit more sauce. They're looking delicious. Just gonna glaze them up one last time and fire them in the oven for about another 5 to 7 minutes. And then about another 5-minute rest period with another little light glaze on top. And then we'll be eating. Right on, right on. And there you go, peeps. The ribs are all done. Just about time for us to start eating. They've been resting. They've been quadruple coated. So I hope you enjoyed, and I don't know, give the recipe a try. You might like it. Thanks for watching.